So we have a battle between the auto parrot and the Ooth, the oldest man on Istrolid. I believe what's about to happen is that it's going to be an army of men versus whatever Ooth does. Because it's Ooth, it's probably going to be Auto Swarm and Kyvers, all in AI. Now, because Ooth is an old man, he doesn't cyborg, which is clearly the biggest brain move. So out comes the men. Now, if you know something, right? There's a dead man over there. Now, clearly, this means that they're just not any men. They're all spooky, scary skeletons. It's quite fitting in a way, because, after all, Auto Parrot is just a janky gaming. And as we all know, gaming is the fish lord, Aquaman. All his ships are fish. So it's only fitting that the jankier version of a fish has human-shaped ships. Think about it. This just proves evolution. On the other hand, we have Youth, as I mentioned earlier, the oldest man on Istrolid. Legends say that he's actually so old that he predates the universe itself. The Istroverse, the age of the Istroverse, cannot be compared to the absolute age of this man. So, of course, as with most old people, they're quite slow on account of their osteoporosis and broken joints. This is reflected in Youth's Hex Stab missile, and look at that projectile speed. It matches the speed perfectly. So we have a rush by a bunch of shield men, followed by why the fuck is his eyebrow? His mouth is his eyebrows. That man's mouth is his eyebrows, but well, look at Auto Parrot fucking insulting the size of old people. Like, also, you have to respect the fact that as you get older, your spinal column starts to shrink. You get smaller. You can't just insult old people for appearing smaller. That's ageist, Auto. I mean, I wouldn't expect much more from a weeb, but that's what you get in this day and age. So Auto's army seems to be completely broken, and it seems to be broken to the point where they're just doing fucking handstands running away. I'm not sure if that's a really effective tactic, but morale broken. At the same time, how about Auto's foot? Oh, that's a mustache. I thought that was a really weird mouth. So yeah, okay. Why don't they have mouths? Also, why don't they have noses? Why are their heads square? What is that a nose or is that a Hitler? Oh god, that's a Hitler mustache. Okay, this is in Auto has created thousands of tiny Hitlers. And they lost, as you say, 1,000 times the Hitlers, 1,000 times the genocide, and 1,000 times what's that convention called? 1,000 times the splitting of Berlin.